Hello, I'm Ryan F9 and here are 5 things I never ride without. Number 1, first aid kit. It's amazing how many motorcyclists, 96, 97, 98% of them, will ride without a first aid kit. Of course, I'm an adventure rider. I spend most of my time bumping and scraping through the bushes, normally beyond cell service. So this is just common sense. But cruisers, sport riders, scooters, everyone should at least consider one of these. Mine is the Klim Ultralight Watertight first aid kit. I've been pretty pleased with it. It's recommended for 1 to 2 people for 1 to 4 days. Costs about $40 and it only weighs 190 grams. And it's the easiest thing to carry out of my whole essential kit, and it's the most important. So this is all the contents here. It's everything from tweezers to band-aids, gauze, painkillers, even duct tape. And the main thing for me was learning how to use it all. And I had to take some time, play around with everything in my kit, because if someone in my riding group goes down, well, that's the wrong time to learn. If you've never taken a first aid course, start with that. I apologize for all the gravitas at the beginning of this video, but I felt like putting first things first. Now, thankfully, I've never actually had to use this kit for anything super serious. Most of the time, it's just made the difference between patching myself up and having to wait for someone else to do it. Now, the second thing that never leaves my side case is this, the Stop and Go Tubeless tire plugger. I've had flats in the past, so I know how necessary something like this is. Of course, all my experience has been with tube-type tires and patch kits, so I can't actually say whether or not my Stop and Go Tubeless tire plugger is any good. And if my V-Strom back there ever blows a tire, I'll be sure to let you know. The idea is pretty simple. I find the puncture, and then I ream it out with this rasp tool just to make a clean hole. And then I use a combination of these funny tools here to insert one of these rubber plugs inside. It's a little mushroom-shaped plug, and at the end of it, I should have the fat end of the mushroom on the inside of the tire. Ergo, I can reinflate the tire and the air pressure will keep the plug in place. Again, I have no idea how well that actually works. But I can say that the build quality is nice. And it's this faux leather bag with a zipper closure, and then on the inside there's a laminated instruction sheet with pictures, so that even in the pouring rain, a monkey could figure out how to use it. The whole thing, by the way, is about 340 grams, 7.5 inches long, 3 inches wide, and it'll run you about $50. Now you might be wondering how the hell I'm supposed to pump up my tire once I have it plugged. Well, there are 2 ways about that. Now for one, Stop and Go sells some plugger kits that come with CO2 cartridges, but those are more expensive and they're kind of a one-shot deal. I much prefer to get a basic plugger kit and then this Stop and Go portable mini air compressor, because I can use this all the time, not just in emergencies. Whenever I ride off-road, I drop the PSI in my tires by about 15. Now with the Stop and Go, I don't have to tiptoe back home at the end of the day on half-flat rubber. I just hook it up right to the battery with the gator clips, or plug it into my bike with this 12-volt plug attachment. Then I screw the valve onto the tire and press the button. My one complaint is that the Stop and Go is really loud. It also takes a really long time to fill the tire, especially the rear one. The other thing is that the gauge reads too high while the compressor is running, so I typically have to subtract 4 or 5 PSI from what I see on here. But otherwise, this is a solid piece of equipment. It comes in this sturdy zippered canvas bag. There's a little light at the front to help me use it at night. There's a couple nozzle attachments as well for blowing up beach balls, air mattresses, that kind of thing. The whole thing only costs $50, and it's so small that I could throw it in the gap under my seat. But I don't, because this is what goes in the spot under my seat. It's a Cruz Tools Speedkit toolkit. Yes, my V-Strom came with a toolkit. Your motorcycle probably did as well. But let's compare. This is the OEM toolkit. Crappy vinyl bag, sad little wrench, slightly less sad wrench, Phillips head screwdriver, pliers, and 2 Allen keys. And this is the Cruz Tools kit. And we have a nice zippered bag, beefier wrenches, multi-head screwdriver with 9 different attachments, all of which are magnetic. We have pliers with real grips, 4 Allen keys, 2-in-1 spark plug socket, plus the lever tool, plus a tire pen gauge. It's crazy. I mean, the Speedkit has 3 times the pieces, they're better made, and yet somehow it all packs down equal in size to my OEM kit. By the way, the Cruz Tools comes in 3 different versions, one for Japanese bikes, one for European bikes, and one for Harley Davidsons. All of them will run you about $50. And finally, the 5th thing that I never ride without, rain gear. The weather is super unpredictable here in Montreal, so I just make a habit of taking my PDX kit everywhere. Even on a bluebird day, the rain shell comes with me. I should say that I wouldn't really recommend the PDX rain jacket and pants anymore. I mean, the original version was fantastic, but Icon has recently replaced it with the PDX2 lineup, and it's way flimsier and way less reflective. If you can find some original PDX gear online though, it's fantastic quality and it'll probably be on sale. So that's my top 5 essential kit. First aid kit, tire plugger, mini air compressor, toolkit under the seat, and then my rain gear. As always, product links are right down below, and thank you guys very much for watching.